Hello students, welcome back to PNMRC e-learning classes. I am Shalini Mishra, your SST teacher, going to start chapter 16 and the title of the chapter is Economic Liberalization and Globalization. This is your economics chapter. First of all, we'll study about the introduction and reasons for implementing LPG. Here LPG means liberalization, privatization and globalization. First of all, we'll study some introductory point of LPG. After independence in 1947, India adopted socialist policies. In the 1980s, Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi initiated some reforms. On 24 July 1991, then Narasimha Rao government announces policy of LPG and introduced LPG in Indian economy. Now we'll study about the reasons for implementing LPG. The government of India decided to implement the new industrial policy in 1991 due to the following reasons. The government had adopted the path of planning in 1952 to accelerate India's economic development. A number of 5-year plans were implemented. In spite of their limited success, the plans could not achieve sustainable economic development. Here, sustainable means continuous economic development. The government reviewed the past policies and decided to rectify the past mistakes. In 1991, India faces the crisis of balance of payments, which pushed the country near bankruptcy. The rupee devalued and economic reforms were forced upon India. To give directions to the future economic development, as India is a developing country, it decided to implement liberalization, privatization and globalization. First of all, we'll study in detail about the liberalization policy. Let's study about the meaning and characteristic of liberalization. Liberalization is a very broad term that usually refers to fewer government regulations and restrictions in the economy. Liberalization refers to the relaxation of the previous government restrictions, usually in the area of social and economic policies. As India is a developing country, social development is a must. When government liberalized trade, it means it has removed the tariff subsidies and other restrictions on the flow of goods and services between the countries. Now we'll study about some points regarding reforms related with the economic liberalization in India. Here are the reforms. Abolition of licensing for industries except 18 reserved ones. It means after liberalization except 18 industries, compulsion to take government permission was eliminated. Under liberalization, there was relief given to foreign investors who are willing to invest in Indian geography. Areas except railways, atomic energy and defense opened up for the private sector. In that, private sector production gets improved. Practice of registration of industries was cancelled. Provision to obtain permission for non-polluting and hazardous, here hazardous means risky, industries was cancelled. There was removal of import restrictions. Privatization of public sector was there. Let's study about the advantages of liberalization. Encouragement to the private sector to increase production. After liberalization, there was a growth in the global trade and the percentage share of India's global trade gets improved. After liberalization, there was an increase in foreign exchange reserve of India. There was increase in infrastructure facilities in India. Here infrastructure facilities means facility of electricity, communication, transportation in India. There is some disadvantages of liberalization. Here are those disadvantages. Monopoly could not be checked despite reduction of restrictions, because there are many reserved areas where there is no liberalization imposed. Agriculture continues to remain backward, because in liberalization policy there is less focus given on the agricultural facilities. After liberalization, there was increase in disparity of income between rich and poor. After liberalization, there is increase in foreign debt, because after liberalization, there was increase in import, and in comparison to imports, there is decrease in exports. Dear students, go through the advantages and disadvantages of liberalization, as this is very important topic for your examination point of view. In next video, we will discuss about new topic, that is privatization. Thank you.